As Bear says, considering that we're the two immature ones, I can't imagine how this is going to go today.
Yeah. Well, hey. I mean, I could be mature. I could turn the overhead light on. That's me being mature. Yes, we are 12 years old.
That's Grim's contribution to our immaturity.
Um. Well, you're gonna have the camera for a smudge so I can do breakfast.
No, that's fine. Give me a second. I am itching. Okay. Bloop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you've got... oh, hold on. You're wearing glasses anyway, so does that mean you've got 6 eyes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm glad we can be clear about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if I were to do this, then it would be 8 eyes. Now, see, this is the bad part. Gur, we really need either Gur, T and Tori, Bear, or
Sex.
Yeah, to kind of keep us in check, because like we're left to our own devices at this point.
Yeah, and that just becomes us mucking about. And God knows if anyone actually wants to fucking see that shit.
Well, evidently 3 people do because they're watching. No, so I have a question for you.
Yep.
I tuned in and was watching Tori yesterday morning play Oblivion remastered.
Yep.
Is that a game you think you're going to get?
At the moment, probably not. Mostly because apparently the game went from being a 5 gig. I'm sorry, apparently I have Peanut Gallery in the background instead of my doodling partner, so hold on a second. Okay, she's up with the pans.
Wait, is Gur in here?
So at the moment, my biggest issue with the game is that it's a remaster of a game that was 5 gig, and now it's apparently 125 gig.
Oh my gosh!
At least that's what it says is the hard drive space requirement for it. So I know it's now using the Unreal Engine graphics for its graphics system,
Right.
but for the love of God, I can't imagine why that suddenly shot up to 120 gig more than what it used to be. And unfortunately, my gaming drive only has 126 gig left on it. So at the moment, no, I'm not going to be getting it. But
yeah,
yeah,
I had to cull a lot of stuff off of my computer this morning. I went to save a video, and there was absolutely zero space on it. I mean, not even 1 megabyte. So I ended up culling about, on one drive, I culled about 400 gig. And on the second drive, I culled about 300 gig. So almost 1 terabyte of space. But that was a tough 3-hour decision right there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I'm not too keen on the price. It's $60 for that game.
That's better than here.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can agree. I can see that, but still, I mean, that's $60 that. I mean, I played it the first go around.
Yeah. And really, all it is like a graphics update
Right.
when if it comes
Well,
down to it.
now did they not? Did they add anything additional?
Okay, so all the additional things that I'm aware of is that they gave each, so they utilized all the pre-existing audio for characters in the game purely for the Imperials, and they added new voice audio for each of the other races, so that it actually sounds like the races are distinct. Because
Gotcha.
for some reason, Oblivion didn't do that the first time round, so everyone sounds exactly the same. Um,
And that's the one that didn't Patrick Stewart do a voice in that?
yep, he was Emperor Uriel Septim,
Yeah.
the 7th. I am way too into that franchise. Well, I was right up until Skyrim killed my love for role playing. But yeah. Oh
Oh, I
my
thought
god.
that was D&D that did that.
Video game role playing, not tabletop
Okay.
role playing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god. Like I will give Sky in the same way I'll give D&D some credit for some things. I will give Skyrim credit in that the addition of that crafting system in Skyrim really made it more, for someone like me, more immersive to the kind of things I wanted in a kind of more
Right.
open world, sandboxy kind of role playing game. I
Right.
wish more of that had been in Morrowind and Oblivion. But at the same time, the complete like underwhelming design of like quests and the main story, like it goes back to that whole Bethesda problem of you put that Emil motherfucker in charge, and you know you keep having to go back to his goddamn fucking, what was that, 2013 2014 seminar, where it's just like you can write 600 pages of like a story and no one will read it. So it's easier just to have a quest where you tell people go here, they complete, come back, get reward.
Right.
Like, you're motherfucker, you're writing a role-playing game. You're writing for a role-playing video game. God motherfucking damn it. Oh, and I don't give a shit what people say about. Oh, he wrote the Dark Brotherhood questline in Oblivion. It was so great. Yeah, it's also extremely railroady. You can't do any of the assassinations you do in that outside of that, really. Aside from like giving poison at food to people, you can't, go through someone's walls in their house and like untie a painting and have it fall and kill on them. There's no other scenarios in the game where you can pull off any of those kind of assassinations outside of that
Well,
railroaded quest line.
how about putting a bucket over an NPC and then stealing everything from them?
I'm not dignifying that with an answer.
And the funny part is they acknowledge that that's there, but don't bother to fix it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. I
Creative
guess it's
engine.
kind of a you choose how you want to play.
Yes.
Which is okay. That's fine. That's fine. So I take it you never really got into World of Warcraft?
Oh, no. I've never played any game that requires a subscription to play. So,
Right.
they were always too expensive for me.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I kind of stopped playing Warcraft pretty much for that very reason. I mean, I don't know what the current price is per month, but I guess I justified it for a long while because it was like $15 a month,
Mhm.
and I felt that that was decent enough to pay for entertainment that I could play anytime I wanted to. Uh, I looked at it as secondary from that was, well, if I go out and buy a DVD, that's going to be 15, $20.
Yeah.
Watch it once. Probably won't watch it every single day. I could go to the movie theater, watch a movie. That's going to cost me like, I don't know, $40. So, I mean, I kind of justified it as, oh, well, this was okay. Entertainment for $15 a month. Okay. I can dig that. But then it just got to the point where I was just tired of playing the game. I was bored with it. I like playing solo, and so much of the content was designed to have to play with other people. Yeah, I get it. It's a massive multiplayer online game. Keyword there is multiplayer. I get it. I get that. I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons I got so big into Elden Ring, because it had that sandbox, large open world feel, and it satisfied the go and play by yourself. So that's why I've been kind of looking at Oblivion. I don't know, because I mean, I want to play something,
Yeah.
but I haven't landed on that right thing yet.
I mean, with the exception of the crafting system, the rest, I mean, everything about Oblivion that you used to love is still there because the core of the game is still running on that creative engine.
Right.
It's just all the graphics running on Unreal now. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting it. I still consider it a good game. I hands down prefer it over Skyrim and especially ESO. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, and that's something else too. I would love to. I just don't know how it would work too well with my channel, but I'd love to get into a game that I can just stream,
Yeah.
online and play, and and live stream on the YouTube's thing. I just don't know that it would really work with my channel, but I could open a second channel and do that.
Well, you can do that with Zombie Mall.
No, I've got stuff to do that I've got a big plan for that. I just got to get off my ass and do it.
Yeah, I feel that.
I need time.
I do too. I need like 24 hours of sleep and then another 24 hours of like as little interruption as possible so that I can get finish up the video I've still got going that's editing. And
In
then
a nutshell, what's the topic on it?
it's the new Cipher System White Book.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yep. Oh, I'm very excited because okay. You know how in D&D you've got the Vorpal blade?
Yeah.
In this white book, it introduces an artifact called the Vorpal 6-gun.
Okay.
It is exactly what you think. It's basically it's a medium-sized ranged weapon that does that's long ranged, and if you roll a natural 20, it's an auto insta kill on your target. And you only have to roll the depletion roll when it's a nat 20. Which means every other time you can just 6-gun that thing and do like more damage than you should really be doing.
So I take it this is going to be an artificer's favorite back pocket item.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's already inspired me for the 3.5 game because I was telling it to my cousin who's playing like the main tanky character in that game, and he was like, "Oh man, that is awesome." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm already trying to think about how I can give you a hand crossbow Vorpal hand crossbow." He's like, "Yes."
So and I realize that 3.5 and Cypher are two different systems and that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
getting inspiration from the one. If you were to craft it in 3.5, what
Mhm.
would be the equivalent in materials needed?
Um. Okay, so if I'm, I mean, I'll use my character as the basis of that, so that he'd be using like Ebron tools and things like that, and
Yeah.
materials that he would have access to. Um, so what I would think I would go about doing is go about the normal procedure for a hand crossbow, which is uh, like basic wood, some wood and metal materials, and then making it masterwork, which he can do naturally because his weaponsmithing is like 25. So
Wow.
as long as I don't roll a 1, I basically mastercraft everything um, he makes. So that's because it's a DC 20 to mastercraft an item in 3.5. So it's like, don't roll a 1. Didn't roll a 1.
You
Very
just keep
difficult.
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. But with the Vorpal, I was thinking of like putting the enchantment in a gem, in a Eberron Dragon Shard that then's embedded in the. I was going to say hilt. That's the handle. The grip of the hand crossbow, so that it's part of the weapon. It's in it, but if the weapon is broken or something, you can remove it through the gem and then make it as part of another weapon. But yeah, that's the kind of direction I was going with that. But then I was also thinking, like, wouldn't it be just funny if you I don't know, enchanted the crossbow so that it gave a brilliant aura. So every time it shot a bolt, not only could the bolt potentially have Vorpal on it, but it also ignored, you know, mineral-based armor.
So basically making a homing projectile.
I mean, close. You could still miss with it. Technically, it's not like magic missile. Although that gives me an idea. I could make it like magic missile so that it always hits its target.
So like what if you had I don't know how is the gun loaded? Is it like a 6 shooter? You know, like it flips open and you just put the shells in, or is it a cartridge?
For the Vorpal 6 gun or from Cypher
Okay,
or
yeah. No,
oh
for the gun. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. No, it's like a normal revolver. So
Okay.
yep. Ching, 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 ching.
So here's how you do it. You put the enchantment on the individual bullets, right? Those get loaded into the quick change out. You know, so you pop it open, you dump them out. You've already got one that's got all 6 of them in there. Pop it in, close it. You enchant each one. You have a set of, I don't know how many pouches you have on you, but this particular ring of 6 bullets is enchanted with one specific enchantment. The next one is with that separate enchantment. Another one's with another enchantment. The enchantment is specifically targets something under a specific condition. You know, so if somebody is wearing blue, it seeks out blue. If somebody is wearing mithril armor, it seeks out the mithril armor wearing person. Too powerful?
Let me see if I can do something. I don't think restream. Oh, hold on. Can I do it this way? Yep, I can do it this way. So this is the new cipher options for high noon at midnight.
Right.
Basically, they are enchanted rounds. Because ciphers are one-use items, well, they made magic bullets. So we have an answering slug, we have an asphyxiation round, we have a banishing round, a dark slug,
Gotcha.
entombing round, exorcism round, extenuating round, flaying round, ghost round, glacial slug, gun lantern slug, haunted slug, heavenly fire round,
Wow.
hellfire round, especially like that one. Yeah, that basically they kind of already did it and set the way for you to do exactly that.
See, I should be designing for these people.
Yeah. And hold on.
Wait, whoa. What was that?
What was what?
What was the gun with the mouth on it? Yeah, that. What the hell is that?
Demon pistol. I know you love it, don't you?
It looks weird.
That's the point. It's meant to look weird.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's the Vorpal 6 gun. Yeah, depletion. 1 in 1d20, check per head explosion. Upon depletion, can still be used as a normal gun. So
Oh, wow.
even when it's Vorpal nature, even if you roll a natural 1,
You can still just shoot rounds.
yeah, and it still functions as that long, even though it's a medium weapon, it's still a long range, counts as a long range weapon that does 6 points of damage. Which for Cypher System is basically a medium weapon that does heavy damage and range. So it's like, motherfucker, that thing is super overpowered.
Plus, you could turn it around and grab it by the barrel and just smack somebody up beside the head with the handle of it too, right?
Yeah, and if someone wanted to do that, I would absolutely just go for whatever the level is as the damage that you do in a melee, just butt stocking someone
Does
with
it?
that kind of thing.
Does Cypher have like an improvised weapon mechanic?
So basically, that's essentially designed into the game system as kind of like as that narrative aspect. However, there are like ability options that you can get that improve how well you are at doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And so does that, like, if you improve it, does that increase the damage, or does that
So you can
the
increase
probability of hitting?
So you can increase the damage. You can improve your ability to hit with it. You can get one and then go back and get the other one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Are there zombies in this one? You knew I was going to ask.
Why did you wait till after I closed it? Hold on, let me. All right. There we go. Let me get the share thing back up. All right. So, hold on. I can put my thing back. Okay, cool. Bloop. Haha. Okay. So you wanted. Oh wait, that's hazards. I went too far. All right. So you wanted undead, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. So we got an alchemist. We got cursed beasts, which are basically cryptids. So we've got the
Fire
frostwalker.
coyote. That's nice. Okay.
That's a creature made of the limbs of dead things.
That's awesome.
Yep. Hellfire Steed, Sulfur Stalker. Oh, we got some Forgeborn.
Okay.
Don't say Warforged. Don't say Warforged.
Yeah.
Angalith. I like this one. Incubus. Okay, so here comes our Necrovores. So this is where we start getting into undead things. Deathbinder. The Hollowed Ranger.
Jesus, wow.
Oh yes, Arisen.
Nice.
Tomb Drift. And Shade of the Tomb. I believe that's the last of the undead things we've got here. Yeah.
That's pretty wicked cool. That's a good selection.
Yeah. Now, is there anything else you would like to see?
No. What's the price of it?
Well, mine was free from the backer kit, which I already paid for. So,
I mean, I guess I could look it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the blah 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 blah. Yeah, I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. I mean, it's always like $2 to $5 if you get it with the hardcover as well. So, the PDF. I know that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm running off to take a look at it.
I can't type MCG into Google in Australia, can I? That's right.
What?
What?
Why can't you do that?
Because in Australia, if I type MCG, it's gonna take me to the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Oh. Okay, makes. I get it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
My brain's just like, this knows what I'm talking about. This is what I go to all the time.
I don't think they have it. Oh yeah, they do. They have High Noon at Midnight. So it looks like I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I can show it. It's all right.
Okay. You got. I mean, either one.
Bloop.
So yeah, it looks like in print, it's on sale now for $37.49. Now this is U.S. price.
Yeah.
The PDF is $20 or $18.99, $20 basically. Get both for $41.77, or the free preview for $0. Oh, I get the free preview. And of course, I don't have I don't have a PDF viewer on this computer, so I can't view it.
So usually the free preview is just
Yeah, it's like an ad or something.
it's usually a little bit more than that, but yeah, it's only maybe 10 or 12 pages, just to kind of give you a idea of like what's in the book.
Right.
I will.
Oh, that's cool. I might have to really check it out. I've been on a major Shadow Dark kick.
I have been enjoying that.
It's a pretty neat system. What I like, and I can understand why a lot of people would not like it, because it is a very the person running the game, and the players have to agree on homebrew rules. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I personally like that. I mean, that's how I grew up playing D&D, is throwing together our own homebrew stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's the big reason I like it, because it is very rules light. The 3 times that I've run it, the same ruling has come up in all 3 sessions, and I've ruled it different all 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of fun to do it that way and keep it inconsistent. I think it kind of makes it a little bit more challenging. And again, there's going to be some people that just don't like that. Oh, well, if we were allowed to do that, then they should have put it in the rules. Why do I have to do all the work for them? Go play something else.
Hold on. My game has a answer to that. And I will say that while I am not, as Bear would say, of the cult of Monty Cook or anything like that, I will say that this section from the God, brain, hi, I'm gonna activate. The Cipher System Core Rulebook is
yeah,
exactly why I do at least like his approach to, game design and such, because for crying out loud, just right there, see,
yeah,
right there. When the player does that, point him here. You're wrong.
yep.
Simple. Stop. You know what? Screw it. Stop being a cunt about it. Just
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. So the other thing I've got is basically an Artificer video coming up after that. That one still needs to be recorded, but at least I've got the script and the idea for it done. So just need to record and edit. However,
That's
considering
cool.
I'm a week late for the video that's I've still got editing. Yay!
Hey, the only reason I've been knocking out so many, my ass does not sleep past 4 a.m. anymore. I don't know what it is, but I'm up at 4 a.m. and I just start working. And then, of course, I'm at work by 8 a.m. So it takes me about 30 minutes to get ready, 30 minutes to get to work. So, that gives me a good 3 hours in between, at home to knock stuff out.
I mean, I guess that's one advantage to keeping uploads and the channel consistent. So,
yeah. Ogur is asking if we're going to go much longer. Should he try to join from the road?
I mean, if you want to, man. Yeah.
I have about 10 more minutes that I can be on, then I got to scoot.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't initially planning to be super long today anyway, because I have been absolutely run ragged the whole weekend. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah. Life
school,
does that.
yeah, the school drop off this morning for the first day back at school after the first term break. Oh, God. It went longer than I thought. Hence why I was running late.
Yeah. No worries.
But yeah, I mean, oh, what do you want to finish up talking about? Do you want to talk Cypher? Do you want to talk more Oblivion? What do you feel like
Well,
talking?
I mean, I'm kind of digging Cypher. I mean, Oblivion, I know fair amount about. Cypher is one that I'm still learning. I mean, hell, I've only been looking at the damn books for 2 years now.
Well, I mean, so this is the book that I've been waiting for the Weird West Australia game that I was offering to run for you guys, and I
Yeah.
kind of might heavily imply that that's going to be the purpose going forward of why I've got this book now in my video. So
Understood. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, it does have a lot of tools in it that is going to make that very useful. And
Okay, so here's a question for you. For somebody that has never played, hey, Gur, road trip Gur. For
Hi,
somebody who has never played,
can
what
you
would
guys
be
hear me?
a good? Yes.
yes.
What would be a good first time character?
I mean, a good first time character would be whatever the hell you want.
Well, I mean, let me rephrase. Easy. If I wanted to play in easy mode, what would be a good first time character?
Whatever you're familiar with.
Okay, male gigolo it is.
I want to say no, but I can make that happen.
So, Gur, I have a question for you. Oh. Oh, man.
You say male gigolo and you scare him off. Come on, man.
I was going to ask him. He did a review of a game last week, and I asked a question in his comments, and I never got a reply back. So I was going to. Oh well, next time.
It's all right. We'll track him down at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, considering that all the white books instantly, well, almost instantly go, the tools and stuff in them go to the free character creator on the Montecook Games website. Like,
Yeah.
quite literally in like a week or two's time. Just say all options and go through character creation, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make your, human gigolo. Well, is it? He's back.
I'm back. Ooh, okay, that's much better. And you can hear me, I'm assuming.
We can hear you? No.
Okay, good. Good. Just making sure. Is there a lot of background noise? Do I need to mute the microphone?
No, I hear no background noise.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Which is pretty amazing.
Well, I mean, I'm technically kind of stopped. We're getting to the interstate. So We'll see
And
when I
you're
get
dri-
up to speed.
And you're driving
It's like-
while. Oh my god!
It's like taking a phone call.
You shouldn't
not
be
looking
taking
at
a
the
phone
camera.
call while you're driving either.
It's hands-free.
You should have your hands on the wheel. You're driving.
There, you can see my hand on the wheel. Is that better, Brian?
Yes. I feel better. A little, only marginally better.
So what are we talking about?
It
We're
was
not sure.
Cypher.
And say hello.
Hi. Get me off the camera.
Anyways. we
So
were
I had a
talking about
question
Cypher.
for you. We were,
Okay.
but I have a question for you. So you did a review last week of a game, a new game that I had never heard of before. I went and checked it out. Do you remember what that game was?
That would be Everyday Heroes.
Yes. And I asked in your comments, I asked if there were zombies in it.
And Malachi said yes. I haven't fully read the Game Master section of the book. And if it's not in there,
It is.
probably. Okay.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole and I found out for myself because yeah. I mean, it sounds like a really cool little system.
So keep in mind, all I covered was character creation.
Right.
And from my understanding, at the end of the day, it's 5th edition. So if you like 5th
Yeah.
edition, you'll probably like Everyday Heroes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think with a lot of games, you know, the game master can do a lot of hand waving and, you know, him making a decision or deciding on on like the difficulty number, things like that are all kind of, you know, at the GM's discretion. So I think a lot of, you know, kind of getting the feel for a game is how they treat creating characters. And that's actually one thing that I really, really liked about the game. I liked the way that they presented it. I liked the archetype and class split. I think they gave a lot of variety for a core book. Most characters, it's like 2 pages until you get into like the intelligent hero or the charismatic hero.
Right.
And then you're getting like 5 or 6 pages worth of rules. But even then it could be like, oh, if you're an intelligent hero and you do this, and you get like 3 paragraphs.
Hands on the wheel.
So that's really all you need.
Hands on the wheel.
I still have one. I have to scratch my beard. Oh, so yeah, it is a fun system.
10 and
Yeah.
2, 10 and 2.
No, it's 9 and 3 now with the airbags. I do listen to you when you tell me how to drive
So
for a couple minutes.
when you drive with your knee while you're eating ice cream.
And anyways, Kim's gonna get me in trouble with the internet.
He already does.
So, but I am kind of surprised that you hadn't heard of it before. It's been out for about 3 years now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay. No, again, I was just saying I was kind of surprised you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I hadn't.
You had what?
I had not heard of it. Until you did your review of it. That was the first I had seen it.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's one of the things, like the owner of Evil Genius, I think he's doing like a new push to get people interested in his game. My understanding is that there was a little bit of controversy because he's like a Seattle tech bro or something. And so somehow there was like rumors of, the game being involved with crypto or something. It was really weird. And like, probably some, this is me speculating because I haven't dug into it a whole lot. But like some financial management or, like inappropriate management. I don't know, whatever. Everything that I read just sounded really, really stupid, and I didn't care. So I didn't really dig into it very much. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like, whatever. That's why I didn't eat, like, when Basic Expert did his review of it, he kind of mentioned at the very beginning of the video, oh, there's some controversy about this, but I'm not talking about that. I just didn't even bring it up in my video because I really don't care. If you want to see some more interesting discussion about it, I think it was 2, maybe 3 weeks on the Legion of Myth Friday show, Game Master Insight. They had Dave Scott from Evil Genius. They had the Basic Expert, and I forget who. But basically, we're all like, they just kind of had a panel talking about, like, game design and shilling their games and things like that. And Dave Scott seems really cool. He actually, like, almost reminded me of a doppelganger of a friend of mine. So, short answer, highly recommend. Go check it out. Anyways.
You heard it here. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm reading through some of it now. They had a lawsuit with Netflix.
What'd you think of the review?
Oh,
yeah, they were supposed.
this is the company that had
to
do Rebel Moon.
Right, but for some reason Netflix pulled the license before they had it. They had it done.
No. What happened was, so Evil Genius Games was supposed to do a tabletop role-playing game based on the Rebel Moon movie.
Oh, yeah.
And then they claimed that Netflix violated a confidentiality agreement by promoting the game at a gaming convention and accidentally uploading the non-final cover art to social media. Netflix claims that Evil Genius Games violated the confidentiality agreement. Well, Evil Genius says that Netflix violated it. Netflix says that Evil Genius violated it.
Well, regardless, everything I've heard about
sounds like
the lawsuit was ultimately settled.
Right, and then Evil Genius's opinion of how the whole thing went down sounds like it worked out for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
well,
it is also kind of interesting because they've gotten all sorts of licenses. They got Pacific Rim, Rambo. I think they've got Walking Dead. No, not Walking Dead. Night of the Living Dead. They've got what else? They've got like a bunch of licenses, and essentially what they did is instead of doing like, oh, here's a whole role-playing game for Pacific Rim, it's, hey, you have everyday heroes. Here's an adventure. Here's like
Right.
a couple of character classes and a few skills and just things for, Pacific Rim,
Yeah.
but you don't need a whole role-playing game for it. And I actually think that's a better approach for a lot of licensed properties. Just because, I mean, if you want to play the Pacific Rim role-playing game, but nobody really wants to commit to it. But you guys have been playing Everyday Heroes. Hey, let's take a side quest and just do this adventure based on, Pacific Rim. I think that's a much better approach to doing licensed properties.
Yeah, I'll follow you. No, it's a rabbit hole I think I'll explore whenever I happen to find the time. But for now, guys, I got to run. Wish I could stay longer, but yeah.
Oh, good.
Good to see you, Brian.
Hang out. Have fun.
See you, bud.
10-2, 9-3, whatever. Hands on the wheel. Thank you. Drive safe.
Thanks, Brian.
Oh, dear.
Hi, Seraphis.
Hi, Gur.
It's been a while.
It has. How's your trip been?
It was really good.
Oh, that's good.
Except for the mattress sucked. It felt like I was sleeping on the floor, and the pillows.
Oh. I think we lost Go. Yep. Nope. He's back again. Floop. He's back again.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this I might be getting to the part where if I drop again and don't immediately reconnect, just call it, because Arizona's kind of, it's kind of like Australia. It's got pockets of population and then nothing.
Well, technically, there's not nothing. There's just like, things that want to kill you.
It's just things that aren't people.
Yes.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it makes the cell phone reception a bit spotty. So
It does. It really does.
anyhow.
Yeah.
So I have to say,
Yep.
the picture that I sent you the other day, I think I've come to the realization that should be your character background. Like, if you have more than that, you failed at character creation. Like, I think the longest one was what, like 6 words?
That's fair.
I mean,
it's fair.
I
I get it.
I thought it was brilliant.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is.
And
like, okay,
finish your thought.
No, I wanted to load it up because the one in particular, technically 2 in particular that get me was sushi shop owner, and his white text background is once a swordsman. Like,
Yeah.
What? What?
Like, no, but seriously, like, you're session 1 of a role-playing game. Well, I'm currently a sushi chef, but I used to be a swordsman. Like, dear Lord, the things that your game master can do during a game just based off of that sentence. Like you should post it on. You should put it on the screen for Goths and Rome and whoever else is here still.
All right, give me a sec.
Oh, and while he's pulling it up, folks, basically, this is a not Lego brick kit that is currently doing a line of cyberpunk sets. And with the minifigures that they have, they actually give them names, and you'll see when it comes up, they get backgrounds. Like I said, at most it's like 6 words. But it's like Lego doesn't name the characters. They don't, like, I literally can't, actually no, I can think of one series which was Hidden Side that actually named the characters. You should zoom in.
I'm literally in the middle of doing that.
We'll
So
find
yeah, we got sushi shop owner, once a swordsman. We got wandering old man, Li Feng, a hidden kung fu master. Gangster, he thinks he's the boss. Waitress, also a bounty hunter.
I know.
Rebel leader, freedom or death. Black market merchant, freedom comes at a price.
I'm sorry. I love all of those. And just like the story inspiration you can get off of that, you know, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, obviously Waitress was the other one I was going to point out, because Waitress, also a bounty hunter. Like,
Right.
that's like weird John Wick chapter 2 levels of shit, where, you know, you've got that, I don't know if you've seen that movie, where like he's trying to get through the city and like this violinist is there, and all of a sudden she starts trying to gun him down, and it's like, violinist / mercenary assassin? What?
Right? Well, doesn't hers say a little bit more than also a bounty hunter?
Oh yeah, sorry. She's exceptionally adept.
Right. Right. Not only is she a bounty hunter, she's a really good one. And she'll also fill up your coffee.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Lego, I've literally still got my old Lego space stuff where the themes had characters in them and they had little things like that to them. But we're talking like we're talking like stuff that ended in the 90s. The fact that they haven't really done anything like that since then, and now Funhouse or Funhole is just doing this all willy-nilly, just completely taking over the game that Lego should have freaking never stopped to begin with, but whatever.
Right. And that's why I think it's so brilliant. It's like and that's why I'm kind of inspired to build this, you know, Lego based, you know, gaming table. Kim still thinks I'm meaning to make a full game table. No, it's going to be just like a couple feet square and sit on the game table.
We'll see.
But
We'll see.
that's right. We'll see. But I mean, that's why I'm so excited about it. It's like they've already built enough in this world that it's like, okay, I want to, you know.
Yeah.
So
I mean that. Yeah. No. That. With what we've been also talking about, in our own chats, with like, getting the garage, getting other parts like that, like putting them together, kind of fleshing out like essentially this entire district of this cyberpunk city. Like the game you could play with all these stuff once you've got like this district that you want to create. My God, man.
right. Well, and on top of that, so it's essentially built like the Lego modular building series. And so as I've been kind of thinking about it and how I want to do it, like I actually went on the Lego website and you can buy the plates because like the really large plates they make, which technically aren't plates because you can't stick anything on the bottom. So what they do for the modular buildings is they do, I think it's a 2x2 of 16x16 plates. And so as I'm thinking about other sets to get, like, like the Lego, junkyard, everything I'm going to get, it's like, okay, we'll just build it on this 16 or on this 32x32 plates. And then when I want to change up the game, okay, well, just take this building off and move it into the corner, or, have like, quote unquote, 8 different buildings and only play with 6 of them. And so the board is different every single time.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's interesting where you can get inspiration for a story or for a game from, because it's just like these are little Lego minifigures for all intents and purposes, and there's amazing stories in it already.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Wasn't quite sure whether we were losing you there for a second.
No, I just put it on mute because Kim's wanting something to eat, but it's like, we just left the city, so we don't really have food options outside of whatever's in the car.
Did you not load up on travel snacks?
Well, we do have travel snacks, but she doesn't want snacks. She wants food. So, which I kind of want to just power through and get home, but that's just me.
Well, that would be why you're driving, I'm guessing.
Yes. I drive on the road trips. I load the car. She does all the packing, and it works.
And planning.
Well, I do that. I do the booking and places to
We actually share a lot of the planning. Not all of it. Like she's better at finding like where we're going to stay. I'm better at, hey, here is this thing in the area we should go do. So,
Like Disney?
anyways, like Disney or a cruise or, you know. Anyways, but it's a partnership.
Well, yes, relationships
The
are
only
that.
thing. So, what else is going on?
Well, kids are finally back at school, so Mondays and Wednesdays are once again days I can catch up on sleep and occasionally get work done. Probably mostly sleep.
And so instead you sit on YouTube and yabber with me and Brian.
Yes.
And me a pepper jack.
Yeah. I make poor choices. Oh dear.
It happens. We don't fault you for it. No. But yeah, it is kind of fun because like the first half of the week, Kim had to work, and so like I guess I could tell that story. Well, so Monday I went out and I explored some
Nope. I think we're getting through a dead zone. Nope.
one
Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, well, hang in there. Maybe he'll come back. Otherwise, yep. I'll probably be ending the stream because I need food. I did not get breakfast. So I am also hungry. I haven't gotten to hangry yet. Just, hungry. Yes, Gus. He clearly had a car accident. Yep, yep, yep. Hello?
Are we alive? Can
You
see
are
me?
alive?
Can you hear?
I can see you.
Everybody hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
So
Spoke too soon? Yep. Spoke too soon. Oop.
All
Hello.
by yourself.
I'm
It's
not
a
all by
bad
myself.
dream.
I'm with
I don't-
Frozen Brian here.
with Frozen.
Tuesday, I mostly just sat around.
I don't know what to do.
I can see you moving.
Very good. Well, we just ramped up our paranormal show, so I came over to see what you were doing.
Getting bits of a story.
What's the story?
Funny thing last week, and then
Oh, right, yeah. I get you. Yeah, that happened here too. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Zorp, zip, 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 burp, burp, zip, zip.
Yeah.
Sometimes my arms bend back.
All right, is it better now?
So more or less, I'm. It's a bit better now, yeah. Unfortunately, I missed
All right.
everything that you just said there, Brian. I apologize.
All right. Day 1, exploring game stores. Day 2, sitting around reading game rules and figuring stuff out because I had nothing else to do. Day 3, I actually got to go up and hang out with Logan, Chris Hill, from the Hill, whatever you want to call him this week. But went to lunch with him, hung out with him for a couple hours, and just talk about, about YouTube, and actually a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
And then I went on the way home. I went and looked at more game stores, and I have to say, I really hate the fact that I don't have any. I basically have no game stores at home that I actually like. At home, I don't usually spend money at game stores. I'll get it online or whatever. Go, Seraphis?
I was gonna say, for the most part, I can kind of relate because my preferred favorite stores are all interstate as well. So
I'm too scared to speak.
Bez is just down the road.
What, my friendly gaming store?
Yeah.
Sort of. It's
No, your favorite store.
My favorite store?
Yeah.
Isn't in business anymore.
Ah.
Though I just found out that this comic store that I see online, I sent them a message on Facebook, and they say, yeah, we have used gaming, so I'm going to go check that out at some point in time. They also have like used DVDs and Blu-rays for like $5. So when I got a little bit of money, I'm going to head over and try and maybe stock up some nerdery. Wow, nice seeing you.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Did you go to Ryan? Did you go to fuck? Jeez, I can't remember the name of the goddamn place, which was really I should be fired. Roswell with Logan and crew. Okay, he's frozen again. Sarah's gone. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Apparently, I'm in charge of the show now.
I was just grabbing my food.
Don't grab it too hard. It needs love.
So, Roswell.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they went. I know Logan posted some pictures on Facebook of him going to Roswell with his family. I don't know if Brian went with them or not.
Okay. Hey, look. Since most of the time I've got two Brians, that's how I have to distinguish. What were you gonna say, Brian? Nope, he's frozen again.
Poor guy.
Dalek?
Exactly. Exterminate. We are the superior beings. Well, Goss and Rome, sadly, no. And actually, I just came in to say hi, and I got to go because it's bedtime soon for me. So I just wanted to come in and say hello. You and your road Dalek have a good time,
Okay.
and don't exterminate anything that doesn't deserve to be exterminated.
Well, everything here does, so you know. So,
That's
yeah.
fair. Be seeing.
Is nope, Dalek Brian is gone. Okay, well, since my food is here and we did a decent hour and 15 minutes. That seems good enough. Hello, Cody. Awesome seeing you, dude. I hope we get another jam session with you again because damn, those are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm just going to leave it at that. So, if anyone hasn't watched Cody's jam sessions, he's amazing. Check out his channel. I can't say subscribe because I mean I'm pretty 99.99999% sure that pretty much anyone who's watching this channel knows Cody. So yeah, check out Cody. So with that said, I am going to yeah, no, gots, no. I'm not singing ABBA. No. I mean, just no. No. Well, with that said, yeah, I will end it awkwardly, and I will oh hey, there's a new Ghost song premiering tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever it is for your time zone. Check that out. That's gonna be fun. Or I'm not singing K-pop either, gots. Okay, just maybe J-pop, but not K-pop. Okay, just no. I'm not gonna. Man, I don't even know what. Okay, gots, Broadway, really? It's the Sydney Opera House here, okay? So I'd be singing the Sydney Opera House. But no, I'm not going to do that either because I'm ending the stream now before you distract me even more.